Today's shocking story. A wife planned a trip to punish her husband Jane, but returned home to divorce papers waiting for her.
I thought leaving would make him chase me. I thought my silence would scare him, my absence would shake him, and my distance would remind him what he was about to lose. I didn't realize I was giving him the peace he'd been waiting for. Because when I came back from my little lesson, my husband didn't apologize, he didn't argue, he didn't even look surprised. He handed me divorce papers. And in that moment, I realized I had never truly understood the man I married. Before I tell you how one decision destroyed my marriage, take a moment to like this video and subscribe if you've ever tried to test someone's love and learned the hard way that love isn't something you control. My husband, Aaron, and I had been married for 11 years. We weren't one of those passionate couples who argued loudly and made up dramatically. We were steady, predictable, quiet. At least that's how I saw it. Aaron was the calm type. He rarely raised his voice. He rarely complained. He worked, paid the bills, fixed things around the house, and treated life like a series of problems to solve rather than emotions to express. At first, I admired his stability. Later, I started seeing it as indifference. I wanted more attention, more reaction, more emotion. I wanted to feel like he was afraid to lose me, but Aaron never played those games. He loved quietly through actions, not drama. And slowly, a dangerous thought formed in my mind. If he thinks he can live without me, maybe he should see what that feels like. The argument that changed everything started over something small. He forgot our anniversary dinner reservation. That was it. No betrayal, no affair, just work running late and a simple mistake. But I exploded. You don't care anymore, I said. I said I'm sorry, he replied calmly. Let me fix it. You always say that, I snapped. You never fight for us. He looked confused. I show up every day, what do you think that is? I didn't want logic, I wanted passion. I wanted him to panic. And when he didn't, I made a decision. I need space, I told him coldly. I'm taking a trip, maybe then you'll realize what life is like without me. He stared at me for a long moment. If that's what you want, he said quietly. That calm response irritated me more than anger would have. The next morning, I packed a suitcase. I booked a small luxury cabin by the lake, peaceful, beautiful, perfect for reflection. But deep down, this trip wasn't about reflection. It was about control. I expected calls, messages, desperate apologies. The first day, I checked my phone constantly. Nothing. No emotional texts, no pleading voice messages. Just one message from Aaron, let me know you arrived safely. That was it. I felt insulted. The second day, I posted photos online, wine by the lake, smiling selfies, captions about finding peace. I wanted him to see I was serious. He viewed the posts. No reaction. The third day, I called him. Do you even care that I'm gone? I demanded. I care that you're safe, he replied calmly. That's all. I won't force someone to stay who wants to leave, he said. His calmness felt like rejection. Instead of returning home, I stayed longer. I told myself I deserved the break, but really I was waiting for him to break. He never did. After 8 days, curiosity pulled me back home. I imagined walking in to find him exhausted, emotional, relieved to see me. Maybe flowers, maybe apologies, maybe promises to change. Instead, I walked into silence. The house was spotless, cleaner than ever before. The air felt strangely peaceful. And Aaron was sitting at the dining table with a folder in front of him. He looked up when I entered. You're back, he said simply. No anger, no warmth, just calm acceptance. What's going on? I asked slowly. He slid the folder toward me. My hands trembled as I opened it. Divorce papers. The word felt unreal. What is this? I whispered. You said you needed space, he replied gently. I realized you deserved freedom. My heart started racing. You're divorcing me because I took a trip. He shook his head. I'm divorcing you because you treated our marriage like a game. I stared at him, unable to speak. I wasn't leaving you, I said desperately. I just wanted you to fight for me. He looked at me with tired eyes. I've been fighting for this marriage for years, he said quietly, just not in the dramatic way you wanted. His words cut deeper than shouting ever could. I needed to feel wanted, I whispered. I showed you every day, he replied, but you wanted proof through chaos. The room felt heavy. When you left, he continued, I realized something important. You weren't trying to fix us, you were testing me. He paused. And I don't want a marriage built on tests. That sentence shattered something inside me. I tried everything that night, apologies, tears, promises. We can go to therapy, I said. I'll change, please don't do this. He listened quietly, but his decision didn't change. Respect is the foundation of love, he said. The moment you left to punish me, you stopped respecting me. I had never seen it that way. To me, it was strategy. To him, it was betrayal. The weeks that followed felt unreal. Lawyers, paperwork, dividing our life piece by piece. Aaron remained calm through it all. That calmness hurt more than anger. Because anger means emotion. Calm means closure. One evening, I asked him the question that had been haunting me. Did you ever love me? He looked surprised. I still do, he said. Then how can you let me go? Because loving someone doesn't mean accepting disrespect, he replied. That was the moment everything became clear. I hadn't lost my husband because he didn't love me. I lost him because he loved himself enough to walk away. The divorce was finalized 3 months later. The day I moved out, I stood in the doorway remembering the life we built, holidays, shared struggles, quiet mornings together. I never thought you'd give up on us, I whispered. He looked at me gently. I never thought you'd try to control me to prove your value, he replied. There was no anger in his voice. Just truth. Now, years later, I understand something I wish I had known then. Love isn't proven by how hard someone chases you. Commitment isn't measured by how much drama someone creates. And testing someone's loyalty often reveals something unexpected, not their weakness but their strength. I planned a small getaway to punish my husband. I thought I was teaching him a lesson. But in the end, I was the one who learned. Because sometimes the person you try to scare into loving you learns how to live without you instead.